Imagine walking through the streets of New Cairo, specifically the upscale Tagamoa area. It's quiet, prestigious, and safe. But on a deserted side road, your eyes catch a large, expensive-looking travel suitcase dumped near the sidewalk. Curiosity turns into a lifelong trauma when you realize this isn't luggage. It's a tomb. Today, we dive into the chilling case of the Tagamoa Suitcase Girl, a story that began with an anonymous body and ended with a shocking revelation about a monster hiding behind a mask of normalcy. How did a young woman's life end up packed in a bag, discarded like trash? The call came into the police station, reporting a foul smell emanating from a suitcase in a secluded spot in the third settlement. When forensic teams arrived and unzipped the bag, the scene was horrific. Inside was a young woman in her 20s. No ID, no phone, nothing but a body showing signs of extreme violence. Detectives faced a massive challenge. This wasn't a crime of passion, committed in the heat of the moment. This was calculated. Forensic experts began analyzing the disposal method. Why the suitcase? Why Tagamoa? The answers started to emerge as they scanned thousands of hours of CCTV footage, looking for the one car that didn't belong. After days of cross-referencing missing persons reports, the victim was identified. She was a young woman. Refer to her as the victim or by name if using specific court records. She was a daughter, a sister, and someone who was just trying to build the future. But how did she get there? Neighbors and family described her as cautious. Yet the investigation revealed she had been lured to an apartment in the area. This brings us to the most dangerous part of this story. The digital trap. The killer wasn't a stranger she met on the street. They met through social media or a job advertisement, depending on the specific investigation branch you follow. He used the prestige of the Tagamoa location to lower her guard. A meeting for work or a friendly visit turned into a nightmare. What happened inside that apartment? The autopsy showed a struggle. But the most disturbing part was what happened after her heart stopped beating. The killer didn't panic. He went out, bought a suitcase large enough to fit a human being, and calmly returned to pack his crime. Thanks to high-tech surveillance, the police tracked the car to the suspect. When they raided his home, they found the evidence they needed. Under interrogation, he broke down. He described the disposal process with chilling detachment, walking past security, taking the elevator with the suitcase, and driving through the city with the victim in the trunk. The reenactment of the crime was a dark day for the investigators. Watching him show how he folded her body and dumped her on the road revealed a level of sociopathy that left the public in shock. He treated a human life like a piece of evidence he needed to delete. The Tagamoa Suitcase case is a grim reminder that monsters don't always look like monsters. Sometimes they live in the best neighborhoods and drive the nicest cars. As the court prepares its final verdict, we are left with a heavy realization of how fragile life can be. To every young person watching, be careful who you trust online. Prestige does not equal safety. Our thoughts go out to the victim's family, who will never be the same. What do you think is a fair punishment for a crime this calculated? Let me know in the comments.